Hello, and welcome to the RandomLee Show. I am Lee, your host, and this is episode number 8. And today I want to talk about how being creative has helped me heal myself. Well, I'll tell you a little story here. I'll kind of go back in time a little bit. So when I was really young, I always faked my happiness. I was never truly happy inside. And on the outside, I had a really great life. I had a loving mother who, had kids of her own, and they were all grown up, and they had kids of their own, and she decided to take me in at such a young age, and she wasn't, very young anymore. Sorry, mom, I love you, but yeah, she wasn't very young anymore, but she decided to take me in and raise me as her own. And through that time, I always thought to myself, like, why didn't my, real parents want to raise me, or why didn't they want to be around me as a young child? As I got older, I started to understand more that maybe they weren't capable themselves at the time of raising a young child or two young children, my brother and myself. And that, I guess at the end of the day, I ended up having a really, really beautiful life. But at the time, it made me very sad and very angry at the world. And I'd always fake my happiness. Um, it wasn't until, you know, maybe 4 or 5 years ago when I truly started to really become who I wanted to become and to start to become happy. I started making I well before then I started making bad life decisions. Um, I went through a bankruptcy. Um, I wasn't very great to the women in my relationships that I was with. Treated people very poorly, and was quite a cocky individual. And for those who were hurt by me, I'm truly sorry, and I know I can never express how sorry I am and for what I did and for the things that I've done. But I have to somehow move on from that and not let that hold down my future and be there for the ones that I have now in my life. And my beautiful partner, thank you so much for being patient and putting up with my shittiness in my past and all that. But yeah, I just wanted to say like how creativity and being creative really gave me an outlet to, you know, be more of my authentic self and to really truly heal the hurt that I was feeling within inside of me. If I didn't have YouTube, or if I didn't have this channel to like just speak about whatever I wanted to speak about, and to me, it's not about having the followers and the listeners on this channel or on this channel. Sorry, channeler on this channel. This is just a way for me to really express my feelings and just kind of let it out into the world and really just, you know, heal myself in a way and to kind of be creative. I've always been such a physical person, and the angrier I was, the more physical I was, and the more I thought that playing sports or working out and all this would get all the where and like all the hate outside of me, and it didn't really. It just kind of all the aggressions came out on other people. And yeah, I worked a little bit harder. I worked out a little bit harder. Or I played sports a little bit harder or something like that. And but it was still there. It wasn't until I started like really like diving into my creative side and being willing to share what was going on in my heart, and even to express those things through art or conversations, or I've written a couple songs, or just like never not a songwriter or anything, but I've just written things out, or poems and things like that. It wasn't until then I really started to heal what was going on within me and really start to let go of my past and let go of who I was, and to let go of all that hate that was inside of me that I never really knew how to show. And I was just always hiding. I was never my authentic self. I was, a fake human being. And I'm sure a few people around me could tell that. And for those who are around me, I'm sorry again. But yeah, ever feel like you just don't know how to express yourself, I honestly think that you should write. You should record yourself. You don't have to send it out like I do, but you can record yourself. Just record your thoughts, record whatever you're feeling. Write poetry, you know. And I love poetry. I love just being able to sit with my thoughts and really just put them on paper or put them out in a recording. And having, like, knowing that that creative side was in me and I just was too afraid to let it out has really helped me get other sort of aspects of my life together. Within the relationship I am now, I'm much more understanding to her emotions and feeling what she's feeling, and just being there to be able to listen, because it's made me more empathetic and made me more understanding in a way, that people are different. They're not all like hiding their emotions like I was and burying them deep down, and then it would explode once in a while and then hide them again. So being able to be creative and being able to speak my heart on this channel and to be able to speak whatever I wanted to about and not being held back has been very liberating and very freeing for my heart. I feel so light every time I do a recording. I just feel so light and so beautiful and just so, free. I guess that's the word I want to use. I just feel so free and liberated. So if you're struggling with letting go of anger or hurt or sadness or anything that may be holding you down, find something that helps you be creative, be it through dancing, be it through poetry, be it through starting a solo podcast, or even, an interview style podcast. Just find something that helps you be you, and that you're not afraid to just let yourself be creative and wild and free. And that is all I wanted to share with you on today's episode. Thank you so much for being here for me and just listening to me be a rambler on the RandomLee Show. And thank you for, not holding me back. And please comment, leave a comment. Let me know if you ever feel the same, or let me know what you do when you're feeling sad, angry, or upset. What's your creative outlet? What is your outlet? What is your, how do you choose to live your life and to be fully in it and love it 1000%? Thank you so much for listening. I'm Lee. Have a wonderful, wonderful day or night, whichever it may be. Bye for now.